Well, it's not quite a... Next for New York, Billy Bubba. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Macbeth is there, and the Sox digging in now for the Yankees. Billy Bubba. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Blake Swihart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To first. Bubba scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Billy Bubba. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground toward short. Garcia has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready for another shot now, Billy Bubba. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Nope. Ball one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and the plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Blake Swihart, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
1-1.
Oh, look at the slide. To first. He is out. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Bubba. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ball 3-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Anderson. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
This is an example of an inning that anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
10-4, the final in this game. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Billy Bubba. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco giving chase. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Marco Castro. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now that's popped up. Macbeth waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Billy Bubba. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 runs already home here. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs. Into the box, Billy Bubba. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
This is in the air out to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He went deep last time up. The 0-2 delivery. Bounce to first. And that's through for a hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready on 1 and 2. Cleanly. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Stepping up now, Billy Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Billy Bubba.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. Lays off 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Stevenson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw into second. The runner scores from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big.
Runners off for second. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers gloves it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. At the plate, Billy Bubba. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. Breaking ball stays high. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. A one-run game, 6-5, the final today. The Boston Red Sox get the...
An all-star player is encouraged to continue to broaden his game. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. Top players become great players by continuing to think of themselves as developing players. Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves. Locked in a heated race late in the season, a team gets a pregame pep talk from their skipper. A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the... In now, Billy Bubba. It's been a big season for him in the power department. Closing in on a home run title. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Ready now, Billy Bubba. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Billy Bubba.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lofted in the air out to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly. The second for 1. On to Stanton, but it'll be too late, and they get just the 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jim McBeth. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Rounded up the first baseline. Bubba comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
The tag, and he is out. Digging in, Billy Bubba. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Ooh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Hit out towards second. Machado loves it. And that's out number 1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to first. Bubba takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself. And stepping in, Billy Bubba. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Bubba.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Tuesday night baseball. Settling in now, Rafael Devers. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in to second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Billy Bubba. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Billy Bubba.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
So digging in now, Brian Anderson, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. The relay throw. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not every.
So striding in, Billy Bubba. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. Seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 41st home run of the year for him. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Fink. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Coming to the plate now, Billy Bubba. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First offering on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Count remains full.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as they move out in front 7-6.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about that?
So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy Bubba. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Fink looking up. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! So it's a solo shot to dead center as they grab it.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The New York Yankees win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Damian Magnifico gets the win.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium. Francis Martes is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
First baseman, Billy Bubba.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Sosa is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Alfonso Sosa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 2-1. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Digging in to try it again. Billy Bubba, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Digging in once again, Billy Bubba. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Billy Bubba. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Now a shot toward the gap in left center.
Take a turn. Look, look, look.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Spin throw. Throw gets him. 2 down.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Third baseman, Marco Castro.
The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that.
Next up was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is 8-3 is today's final. The A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
An early winter check-in. The requisite leverage may now be in place to get this player what he has been wanting. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Next for New York, Billy Bubba, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there's one he'd like to have over again, missed high with the slider. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Abel ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. In now is the Yankees DH, Billy Bubba. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. Beautiful diving stop in time. Ready for another shot now. Billy Bubba. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bubba is sitting on exactly 100 career home runs.
And that's a nice round number right there. 100 homers in the big leagues. There's not too many guys that have.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready once again, Billy Bubba. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back safely. Bubba, the runner at second with one away. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness at second, costing him there. 2 away. 6-2, the final total. Almost. Digging in now for the Yankees, Billy Bubba, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Here's a high pop-up. Goddard has a play, makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Bubba. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Count even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw.
Next will be the designated hitter, Billy Bubba.
Billy
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still.
And the run is in to score from third. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Quintana ranges to his left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. Ready for another chance. Billy Bubba. He singled his last time up.
Billy Bubba.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Billy Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit.
And impacting pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw goes to third. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeff Hoffman earns his first win. We are north of the. Striding forward now is the DH, Billy Bubba. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And that misses for ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He takes cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll dive back in safely. Bubba, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. Back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Billy Bubba. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Billy Bubba.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Right here, easy.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Stepping in, Billy Bubba. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gallo leads off first with 1 away.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sanchez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Billy Bubba. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Billy Bubba.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Now here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy
trying to pick things up where he left off. Billy Bubba. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. 8-5 today. The Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. We are north of the border. Wesley Ritchie, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you do?
Because you're getting a chance to watch one of the best pitchers in this era. How about a career ERA under 1? That's right, under 1.00. Think about that. For every 9 innings pitched, this guy gives up 1 run or less. And if he continues to do that, he's going to set records and continue to win a boatload of games. It'll be interesting to see if he brings that repertoire into this one here today.
Smith moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Bubba. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
3 runs already home here. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the runner from second is in to score. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Now in the box, Billy Bubba. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
That pitch is low.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous. Now a move over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. In now, Billy Bubba.
Designated hitter, Billy Bubba.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Runners on the move for second. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Mendez is on his way home, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. The tag, and he's saved as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw battle.
The right fielder, number 99.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge.
Hitter, D-Roy, get that base.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Into the box, Billy Bubba. He singled his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Settling in now, Billy Bubba. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 0 now. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung.
a coach offers guidance to a developing player.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Digging in, Billy Bubba and the Yankees Sweeter here. He's set, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Mendez leads off second with nobody out. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Digging in, Billy Bubba. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Gets dirty and gloves it. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Now at the plate, Billy Bubba. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll. Stepping up now, Billy Bubba. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Ball 1. Starts over at second. Mendez on at first with 2 down. The 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in now, Billy Bubba. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Billy Bubba.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to straightaway right. Brinson has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corner. A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Baseball from the Big Apple. So striding forward now, Billy Bubba. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to this.
And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. So digging in now, Billy Bubba. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Billy Bubba.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And this one's in the dirt. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Bubba.
Billy Bubba.
From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
In the air, out to right. Waiting on it is Brinson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Billy Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Billy Bubba.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they...
Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Next for New York, Brian Anderson. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Bounce to first. Macbeth is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Bubba. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Bradley, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And this one concludes at a 10-7. Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a... Coming to the plate now, Billy Bubba, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Carvajal. He brings an average in the 260s into this. And now they've got him in a rundown. Thought about going for 2nd, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man. Ready for another chance? Billy Bubba. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Gallo, base runner at first with 1 out. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's the 1-2. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
On the ground near home. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Swung on, and he went for the second out. He can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
In there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a... Ready for another shot now. Billy Bubba. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Carlos Carbajal, and their runners at the corners now. Runner goes for second. This is skied into short left center. Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the striding forward now is the DH, Billy Bubba. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Phelps rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner is in from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
There's ball 4. Ready once again, Steve Rodriguez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it anyway.
About set for base. In now is the Yankees DH, Billy Bubba. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gap.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Bubba. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Arcia is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Bubba. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Macbeth in foul ground. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Billy Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Billy Bubba.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Arcia is there for it. 1 out. A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
A great start to the weekend here. At the plate, Billy Bubba. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
The count now at 2-1. Missed with a slider.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Now in the box, Billy Bubba. He drew a walk his first time up.
Billy Bubba.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. Mendez is off of first with 2 away. That misses. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
DeBro is there to make the catch. Digging in now, Billy Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. And that's finally over for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
In there, and it's full. 3-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High chopper over to first. Macbeth is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. So striding forward now, Billy Bubba. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win.
Afternoon baseball on. Coming to the plate now, Billy Bubba, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, going into this,
Digging in, Billy Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Billy Bubba.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bubba, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 27th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Lifted in the air to right field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Billy Bubba, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him, and he lays off there 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
3-0 now. On its way is pitch number 75. Popped him up. Macbeth has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Bubba. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that misses, ball one. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's big Aaron Judge. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. For the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Stepping into the box, Billy Bubba.
Designated hitter, Billy Bubba.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3.
Our final line score this
afternoon base. At the plate, Billy Bubba. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that into the box now. Billy Bubba, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, you smoked that ball. Attaboy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard to third. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize.
Standing in, Billy Bubba. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Mosley moves over, and that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Billy Bubba, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
In the dirt, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Leading off the inning, Billy Bubba, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Macbeth will pull this one in over near the first base dugout. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Boston Red Sox wrote an important.
A dominating hitter gets a call from his representative. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives input from a coach. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from Ryan Benjamin gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Felipe Cardenas, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bubba is right there, and he's got it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to...
Striding in once again, Billy Bubba, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Bubba.
Third baseman, Billy Bubba.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Billy Bubba. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Popped him up. LeCastro calls for it. 1 out. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. From the borough of Queens. Stepping into the box, Billy Bubba. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series. 1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Next for New York, Billy Bubba. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is popped up. And there's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Billy Bubba.
Billy Bubba.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Rio Ruiz.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Tim LeCastro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Tim LeCastro.
The 0-2 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Bubba can. But the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score. Digging in once again, Billy Bubba, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
The 0-1. Runners off for second. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. Ready once again, Brian Anderson in a big at-bat. Struck him out. Pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. And a welcome to... At the plate, Billy Bubba. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate. He currently leads the American League in runs driven in. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans, without question. That's exactly.
Now at the plate, Billy Bubba. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Here's big Aaron Judge. He hit a sac fly earlier. Mendez at second. Bubba at first. One gone. Shoots this one over to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook. Ready for another shot now. Billy Bubba, a hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Roy Malone. He singled his last time up.
25. Roy.
On the ground to third. Bubba has it. And there's out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the lead. Into the box now, Billy Bubba. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Odom has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The New York Mets.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. The manager has in fact called the player in to give him a vote of confidence. Having had a little perverse fun, he checks that the player understands what a green light means. Even the best bag snatchers need to know. Satisfied that the player can be trusted with the responsibility, the manager grants him a standing green light to bolt. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. Total mastery of a skill requires continual refinement. A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.
A great start to the week. In now is the Yankees DH, Billy Bubba, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Standing in, Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-hand. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. With the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A two-run shot. Number 449 now for... Striding forward now is the DH, Billy Bubba. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and one strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Olivo moves over. He's got it one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Billy Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Billy Bubba.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Pace leads off second with one gone in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Aaron Judge waits on deck. dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Donald is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Billy Bubba. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Olivo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save.
Show is on the air. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Bubba, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Throw over to the bag. And he is in there. Gallo on third. Bubba at second with 1 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Reyes charging in on it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
That's just your classic ribby.
Into the box now, Billy Bubba. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with 1 away, we get a look. Stepping in, Billy Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Billy Bubba.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. Reyes comes up with it. And that's the second out. Now batting, Billy Bubba. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Billy Bubba.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on. Now in the box, Billy Bubba. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but
Afternoon baseball. So digging in now, Billy Bubba. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Billy Bubba.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in, Billy
Leading
Bubba.
off the 4th inning.
this game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And you can see it's been a great year for him. Leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. And he'll dive back in. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's running again. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Montes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it, the throw. It's in time. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Bubba. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second. Digging in to try it again, Billy Bubba. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The 2-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Olivo is there. 1 out.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd.
Second,